Hi Harriet, hi everybody. I am indeed back to the SMR area and I'm joined once again by my colleague Bidi. Actually, Bidi is behind part of the SMR team behind Young SMR Society. So I've grabbed her here just for a few minutes so that she can tell us a little bit more about Young SMR Society and our youth platform. So Bidi, you remember the day? What happened? How did we create Young SMR Society? What was it all about?
Well, there was two reasons why we came up with Young SMR Society. Firstly, we sort of identified a huge problem with students and graduates not understanding what market research is and how interesting the whole profession, like data research and insights, how you can travel the world, how you can meet so many interesting people, how you can be doing research in Iran, how you can be in Vegas, so many different opportunities, and young people just didn't understand. And actually I was talking to one of our SSI students today, and this is her first experience in market research conference, and she was like, wow, looking at the content today, I had no idea that this is what market research was. So that was a huge main point for Yes. And then on the other side, for the young researchers who are part of Young SMR Society, we wanted their voice to be heard. We wanted people to know that young researchers do have really amazing ideas, that we need to give them a platform to showcase what they can do, basically.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And and then what is actually Young SMR Society membership like? What do people get out of it? What kind of packages do we offer? Tell us a little bit more about the actual membership.
Of course. Well, we have actually two packages. So we have Yes Starter, which is for students and graduates. It's kind of an intro into what market data research and insights is all about. So it's built around an active package. So basically they can blog for Research World Connect, which is one of the leading blogs out there. They can join the job board, so it's not just for really sort of high-end jobs. There's also internships that they can look for, and they also get access to a lot of sort of our papers, and so they can use those in their dissertations and everything like that. And also a big point is that they can help at the SMR events. So we have events all around the world, as you know, we're here in Amsterdam, but we also have them on a local level, which are free for all our members. So we want our Yes members to basically help out at these events, and maybe they can even organize parts of the program, just get their voice out there. And then, so that's the starter membership. And then we have the pro membership, which is for a researcher who is still under 35, but more experienced. They want to go to our events, so they can come to all our events for €600, which is absolutely amazing. The content, like Congress this year, €600 they could come for. And they also get access to all of our papers, webinars, presentations. So that's a library of 15,000 reports and things like that. That's the two packages.
Yeah, so it's basically, the idea is to give them a little bit of a taste, like an actual practical activation within the industry, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. That's fantastic. And there are, of course, a lot of different initiatives that we do within Young SMR Society to encourage them and give them exposure as well. And we have a few, apart from the students program here, that we are experiencing here at Congress as well. And those are our Young SMR Society Awards. Mm-hmm. Can you give us a quick overview of those? For those that have been watching already, you have probably seen some presentations throughout the day, but tell us a little bit about the concept.
Yeah, sure. So we have the Young SMR Society Pitch Competition, which is a really, really cool initiative. It's for students, it's for young researchers, it's for anybody that has an idea that they just want to pitch on stage for 60 seconds. It doesn't have to be based on a research paper, it could just be a thought they've had and they want to run with it and they want to take to the stage, get their voice heard. So today we had 11 pitches on stage, and then 2 of them, the audience vote, and then 2 of them get to come back on stage and present for 6 minutes their full idea. So that's the Young SMR Society Pitch Competition. And then on the other side we have the Corporate Yes Award, which is for our corporate members, so the young members within the corporate membership. Now this is more of a bigger award in terms of it's based on a research paper, so it's something that these young researchers have been working on for a number of months, and they get to again get to take to the stage. They get their 20 minutes of fame, and we get to have young researchers represented at the event, which is really positive.
Fantastic, thank you. And last but not least, we are hard at work at some really, really exciting things within Young SMR Society. Give us a scoop of what things might be happening in the next few months.
Well, the aim is to keep organising more meetups of our YES members. We had a fantastic meetup in Amsterdam, so we're going to keep contacting all the SMR reps around the world, and we want to keep getting more meetups everywhere. And one of the big things that we really want is sort of some support for YES from some large companies, so we can get more members from sort of more developed countries. Give people more of a chance to understand what data research and insights is. Just spread the word to the whole world, basically. We need to bring members in from everywhere. And you can find, so if you think that you could help Young SMR Society, then just email us at yes@smr.org, and we can drop us a line and we can see how you guys can help us out. And if you're interested in Young SMR Society membership, then it's yes.smr.org.
Perfect, thank you so much, Biddy. So keep an eye, because there will be some exciting things coming up. And I will actually speak to a YES member in a little bit, but in the meantime, I would like to show you a little video about Young SMR Society. So I'll be right back with you in a couple of minutes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
What do you think market research is?
If I hear that for the first time, I would think...
Market research is searching for a globally problem.
I think that market research is a way to find out how you can sell things in a sneaky way.
In real terms, market research is the blend of science and art that transforms information into insight. Think of the Nintendo Wii, Pringles, and Nespresso, all developed through research.
How far off was your own definition of market research? Different, wasn't it? There is surely a lot more about market research under the surface than you think. Did you know, for example, that the first famous market researcher was Florence Nightingale, who used statistics to lobby for better military healthcare in the Crimean War in 1855? She also invented the pie chart. Research isn't just a desk job. Top Vegas show Cirque du Soleil needed to better understand millennials.
In order to fully understand the millennial experience in Las Vegas, we explored and interacted with a variety of participants over a 72-hour period, in real time. This started with us picking them up at the airport and conducting in-limo arrival interviews.
Yeah, like I said, you guys are more than welcome to just come party with us, really. I mean...
We then followed up with these people at periodic intervals. We also spoke with staff at nightclubs, pool parties, concierge desks, and box offices. We wanted to explore the issue from all angles.
Market research looks at an incredibly diverse array of subjects, including love. Did you know that 1 in 4 Americans prefers spending Valentine's Day with a pet rather than a partner? Research is not just limited to addressing business problems. Opinion research covers a whole lot more. Governments use opinion research to better understand citizens' needs and adjust public policies and services. The single largest opinion survey in the world is the Eurobarometer, conducted for the European Union. The Eurobarometer conducts between 500 and 600,000 interviews a year across 28 countries and is worth more than 10 million euros a year. Social research is an even broader category than opinion research. Think about attitudes to gay marriage, how a disease is being fought in a specific region, or how citizens in a particular country view the need for regime change. These are just a few of the many examples that illustrate the extraordinary impact that market research has on business and society. And we haven't even touched upon fields like pharmaceutical research, or techniques like social media research, mobile tracking, analytics, or big data applications.
Spot your subject? These are just some of the degrees that research CEOs and directors from AOL, the Coca-Cola Company, Unilever, the Danone Company, Yahoo, and Ipsos have. This market is worth the same as the global Wi-Fi market or the recorded music industry. If you're a curious person with an open mind, then a career in research will be incredibly rewarding.
I love market research.
Thank you.
Does this sound like you? ESOMAR, the World Association for Market Research, has just the thing for you. Young ESOMAR Society is an international community of students and recent graduates created to help you learn more about market research, gain practical experience, and expand your knowledge and network. Join Young ESOMAR Society. Say yes to market research. Visit yes.esomar.org.
Hi everybody, I am indeed back, and as promised, I am here with Till Winkler, who is one of our YES members and also for the second time on ESOMAR TV. Till, you were with us last year at ESOMAR Congress, you were a speaker. This year you're back with the program committee. You're also starting your own company within Scopus Nova, so congratulations for that.
Thank you very much.
Throughout all this success, it's actually fantastic to see such a beautiful story within the ESOMAR community. How did the ESOMAR Congress experience and just the ESOMAR community help or contribute to that? Did it in any way in general?
Yes, absolutely. I think there was 3 things that inspired me. For one, you get out of the blind spot. So I've been doing market research in Germany for 7 years, working with the same clients, sort of, doing the same things, and then you get out and you hear new things, and it's like, whoa, that exists. So that was really cool. And then the second reason is just networking. You meet so many people from all over the world. I talked to a lovely lady from India, from Nestle. Exciting new stories. And then you go back to the UK and talk to people there, and then the US. And so it's very, very friendly overall globally people. And the third one is you just learn a lot. And it's just bits of information that gets you inspired and motivated. So I was just listening to something here about HR management, which is not my field of expertise, but I was like, this is really cool, and it's that piece that I take home with me, and I try to embed it in my new company.
So what made you come back? What are those reasons, some of the main reasons for you returning this year, or are there any additional things that made you go, oh, you know what, I'm going to come back, and not only I'm going to be in the program committee this year?
So what made me come back was Finn calling me and was like, hey, do you want to be on the committee? I was like, yes, please. So that made me come back. But to be honest, it's the 70th anniversary. It's in Amsterdam, which is a great city. And, well, I'm going to say it, but last year I sort of made friends throughout the Congress, and I'm going to see them again this year. So it's great. How could I not come?
That's fantastic. And of course, every year it's different. We always change locations. It's bigger this year. What do you expect to take out of the event this year?
I think the event this year is more interactive. The way the stages are set, the way things are supposed to be, it's interactive. It's more young and dynamic. We have the startup panels in the Dome. I think I would take away more interaction for the next year. I don't want to wait till the next ESOMAR conference to see all those people again. I want to see them more often, more frequently, talk to them more often, have a dynamic relationship with the whole industry. That's what I really want to take away with.
And it's fantastic for us to see actually that people like you come back and are still inspired and find new things at every edition that make them come back. And one of the reasons why we're doing is to also encourage and raise awareness and try and tell people, you know what, you should come to our event because it will be very interesting. If you could address some of our young professionals in the audience online and tell them, you know what, come over because it's great, what would you tell them?
I tell them or I tell you?
Both.
All right. So young people like you out there, you look for inspiration and for a visionary thing to do. You don't want to go to work from 9 to 5. So you need inspiration and motivation to carry on throughout your day. And that's pretty much what you find here because it's young, it's dynamic, it's globally active, and it's just very inspirational. And that's what I think young people really can take away with in an industry that can from time to time be sort of old, and it's not here. So join.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks, Till.